Good morning, YouTubers. Sunday, May 7th, and I'm heading to the airport in Knoxville, Tennessee, after spending an awesome day at the Great Appalachian Homesteading Conference put on by Patara over at Appalachia's Homestead. It's quite a contrast to the day that I arrived Friday night into Saturday morning after two major airline delays, which took me over 12 hours to get here, arriving at about 1 in the morning at my hotel in Crossville. But this morning, it is a glorious morning. God is great and has provided us with beautiful blue skies, and I'm just so grateful and blessed to be driving home in this beautiful weather. So anyway, on to the conference. I got to meet some incredible people. Danny and Wanda from Deep South Homestead. It's fantastic to meet them. And what wonderful, warm people they are. I mean, just warm, inviting, compassionate, real nice folks. I also got to meet the wonderful Starry Hilder, who is absolutely as bubbly and lovely and God-inspiring as she is on video in real life. She is an amazing person. Let's see, who else did I meet while I was there? I met J00, the Rabbit Man. Buzz, you know, he was great, super guy. Gave me some great insight on my rabbitry to help me streamline a little bit and get mine into a maybe a little bit of a better working order. It's doing okay now, but well, we're getting ready to get into breeding season, so I just picked his brain about a few things, and he had some great insight. I did kind of sort of meet the Pratt family in a way. I talked to Mike for a few minutes, but it was sort of off the cuff. Didn't get to actually introduce myself. But it was nice to see them there, Mike and Jenny from the Pratt family homestead. I was turned on to a few more channels, the Alderman family farm, and OAG, the old Alabama gardener. So I'm going to start watching their channels and gleaning whatever I can from them. And my biggest disappointment was not actually getting to introduce myself and to thank Patara for the amazing and monumental amount of work that she puts into this conference. I did see her several times. I actually did the bump, the old 70s dance, in the crowd there with her for a couple seconds. But I didn't get to actually introduce myself and say hello and thank her for her inspirational videos and her monumental amount of work that she did to pull this off, and it was fantastic. What a great lineup of speakers. The panel chat was absolutely fantastic. The food was great, and you couldn't beat the price, and the venue was fantastic. The weather wasn't that great, but nobody seemed to mind. So, and my big takeaway from the conference was, aside from, being self-sufficient, from being self-sustainable, and all of the typical homestead, ideas and concepts, I think the biggest takeaway for me, and I think the panel chat really hit on this hard, was community and networking. We can't do this all by ourselves. It's not possible to do it on our own. We need the support and the love and the friendship of others. And that was shown several times throughout the day, on how people wanted to help in any way that they could. If you had a question, Jay Null talking to me about rabbits and giving me all his insight. Danny talking to me about, sweet potatoes just for briefly, but I also bought his incredible manual on how to grow sweet potatoes, so that's going to be really helpful around our homestead. And I just want to say what a wonderful day it was. It was a long flight down here. It's going to be a long flight home to South Central PA. However, it was worth it. I learned so much. I believe it's Tiramar Farms. Her pig demonstration was fantastic. I'm really buzzed about getting pigs. So Mike Pratt, if you're watching this, which I doubt you are, but if you are, I might be hitting you up on YouTube for some information, because I know you're into pigs now, and I'm not going to do it on as grand a scale as you, 1 to 2 maybe, that'd be about it. That's all I have the room for. And, you know, we'll add it to the menagerie of other critters we have at the house. We have quite a few over at our homestead. And I guess that's it for now. Grateful to have been there, blessed to have been there, blessed to have met so many people. And that's it. So this is Brian from Beyond Mountains Homestead. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.